Yo, what's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to another video on the channel today. We are going to be flying from Phoenix to Las Vegas today. So it should be a pretty good flight. I just got to set up a couple things real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of Dodge. Just get a few things broke down here, what we're doing. We're coming out of Phoenix on the, on the Zephyr 2 departure, and we'll be coming out of runway 26. Our alright, so on the Zephyr are actually loaded this other one. Alright, we're coming out of 26. Our first waypoint is going to be Wivla. We're going to taxi today to runway 26 via Delta, left on Tango, Delta, left on Tango, right on Bravo, to Bravo 14. All right, we're looking good, man. So from here, we'll go ahead and get pushed back in just a minute. What's up? Chilling. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. We might lead a chat over here today. We'll see. All right. So we are ready to get pushed back here. Let me get my parking gates real quick out here in Phoenix. Taxi parking gates. We are at stand Foxtrot 10. Okay, and we don't have any air traffic control on right now, so let's go to our CTAF frequency. Airport information. CTAF here is going to be 118.1. 118.7. Alright, so we'll get that entered in here. 118.7. 118.7. Now, this is my first time in the fly-by-wire in a while, y'all. I've been flying to Phoenix for such a long time. I wanted to get into the fly-by-wire for a second and see what we got. We do got to get our navs up though. Get those aligned. It'll take about 6 minutes for that, and then we'll be ready to go. So yes, it's probably been about a year or so since I've flown the fly-by-wire. I typically only fly the Phoenix 8320. So this will be a new venture for me. Or not new, but it's just been a while. I want to see what improvements there are, how the plane flies, things like that. Now, there are some differences here. I'm so used to just being able to send my numbers over, but I gotta actually enter everything in here. performance wise. So today our V1 will be 133 and 137. Flaps, we're going to do a flaps 0.1, yeah. No. Alright, we'll do a flaps 1. Departure. Flex takeoff temp will be 51. And we're looking good there. Ain't you supposed to be on 122.8 for Unicom if no ATC? Nope, not anymore. So VATSIM came out probably 2 years ago or so with a pilot for CTAF, and in the real world, if there's an uncontrolled airspace, you use the CTAF frequency, which is the tower frequency. So Unicom, there's a certain radius and altitude at which you'll use CTAF. I believe it's, I think it's below 10,000 and within 5 miles of the airport. I mean, it may be even more than that, but check it out. Just Google CTAF frequencies, and you'll see that. But CTAF, CTAF is what we use now on VATSIM if the airspace is uncontrolled. Alright. Alright. So we'll get that in there. We'll get our yeah, it hasn't caught on yet for a lot of people, so sometimes, you know, I got yelled at. That's how I knew. That's how I ended up finding out about it. Somebody went in on me one day. I was flying and I went to take off, and I didn't say anything. And they sent me a message and was like, bro, are you just gonna take off without saying anything? I'm like, oh bro, I didn't even know. So then I had to do some research on CTAF frequencies, and they let me know what was good. Alright, so we're just waiting again for our IRSs to align. We got about 3 minutes left there. I'm just going through some final things when it comes to our departure. We can do a quick departure briefing real quick while we're waiting too, so we can take a look at that. So we're going to be doing the Zephyr 3 out of Phoenix today, runway 26. So we'll take off, we'll hit Wivla, we'll make that right turn up to Z-Dog. We have a couple constraints, 230 knots, 5,000 coming out. So I will set our altitude, our first altitude at 5,000, just so we have that and we're ready to go. Brian Robinson is a cool name. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Okay, so flight plan, Zipper. All right, so yeah, let's finish up with this briefing here. Everything's looking good. So for runway 26, we're going to track on a heading of 258 to 1635 and then direct. So we'll get our heading at 258 in here as well. All right, we are looking good. Switch pre. Okay, I'm like, what is going on there? Okay, good. I'm like, I was waiting. Okay, duh. Okay, cool. Again, I haven't been in this plane in a minute. So good. I'm like, why is that happening? All right, cool. So we are up the block, yo. We have everything ready to go. We will go ahead and announce. In Phoenix traffic, DAL0922, pushing start, stand, Foxtrot 10. All right, Phoenix. So let's go ahead and get pushed back. Now I do really like the pushback system in this fly-by-wire versus the Phoenix, though. I like this one a lot better. So anyway, let's get it turned on. Pushback can cause conflicts. All right, let's get the call. Let's call the tug over. Tug getting into position there. Ooh, I wonder if my parking brake. Oh, good. My parking brake is still the same. All right, so let's go ahead and start our pushback. I just really like the way you can control the pushback here, the tug, the direction. Like, it just all makes sense. I like that a lot. Strobes can come on. This taxi light is on, which is alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and go with engine start. We'll go with engine number 1 start as we push back. I don't know what that plane is doing. Oh, they were loading in. Let's get a quick external view as we push back. Stop our pushback right there. Set the parking brake, and we can disconnect the tug. All right, get engine number 1 up. Let's go engine number 2 start. Tug should be pulling away at this point, so we can see. Yeah, I don't know what that plane was doing. That was strange. Alright, another way turn off lights can come on. Oil temps coming up. N2's looking good. Oil pressure's coming up. Alright. So we gotta initialize the weights. There we go. Alright, we got engine number 2 up. We can kill the ignition switch here. We can kill the APU. Bleed can come off. I don't know what's going on with this. That's strange. But we are going to get ready to push back here. Excuse me, taxi. Let's do a quick flight control check. All right. Yeah, we got full left. Full right, full up, full down. Everything feels good. Full right rudder, full left rudder. We're looking good. We can go flaps 1. We'll do max brakes. We'll arm the speed brake. taxi lights on, and let's do a quick cabin check. Cabin's ready. Takeoff configuration is normal. All right, let's get ready to taxi. In Phoenix traffic, DAL0922 taxiing at runway 26. From Stan, Foxtrot 10 will be taxiing via Delta. We'll take a left on Tango, right on Gravel, down to Gravel 14, Phoenix.
Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you. Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable
Parking brake can come off, and we will start taxiing, ladies and gents.
So it's low and tight across your lap. To release,
Somebody's internet connection is jacked up, so we're gonna taxi. We're actually gonna taxi around this plane, and then we'll come back. So I don't want any trouble with whatever they got going on.
Better regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin.
Smoking, vaping, use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, and chewing tobacco is not allowed on any.
All right, so curious to see the differences here between this Phoenix and Phoenix that I'm used to flying and the fly-by-wire, which I haven't been in a while. And one thing I'll say off the jump is just how light this plane feels as opposed to the Phoenix. Like, this thing feels like it doesn't have much weight to it. I don't know why. I don't know if that makes sense, but it just feels light. Alright, we're gonna come up here to Tango.
Adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing. So don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
Water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are in a compartment of meat or adjacent to your seat. To use, relieve the vest from its container by pulling on the tip and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. Water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs.
So this plane, this kind of phantom plane, keeps showing up on screen. I don't know if that's a bug, maybe with the Phoenix itself. I thought it was maybe somebody trying to get into the gate back there. I am using the experimental, excuse me, this is not the Phoenix, the fly-by-wire. I am using the experimental version, so maybe it's just a bug of some type, but I've never seen that in my life. But it's all good. We're gonna keep rocking and rolling. Get on down here to Bravo 14. I really like, I really think the sim, man, it really just shines in the at dusk and at dawn. I mean, it really does. Yeah, I've never seen that glitch. That's really interesting. I think maybe after this flight, I'll do the install the stable version and just see if the same thing is happening. But or maybe it's just a ground thing. Maybe it won't happen once we get up in the air. Wait, one moment. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, I do. I think it's an issue with the fly-by-wire itself. I've just never seen that in my life. That's interesting. Huh. Oh well. We won't even let it ruin our day. We're just gonna get out here and do what we gotta do. Alright, let's make this right turn down to Bravo 14. Again, this joint feels really light. Like there's no weight on the ground as opposed to the flyby or to the Phoenix, which is really interesting. Which makes me feel like this thing is gonna feel really light in the air. So now that thing is way up there. We'll see if the same thing happens in the air. Could be a glitch with Phoenix itself. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't happen on landing though. We'll go Bravo 13. Alright, we are almost there. Oh, now it's going in the air. Huh. Yeah, I'd be curious to know if anybody else has had trouble with that particular glitch. It's pretty interesting. All right, our next one will be Bravo 13. Actually, we'll go Bravo 13. Phoenix traffic DAL0922, holding short of runway 26 at Bravo 13, Phoenix. All right, we'll hold short here for a second. Get our landing lights on, takeoff lights, everything ready to go. All right. And Phoenix traffic DAL0922 lining up runway 26, Phoenix. All right, let's get lined up. All right, we are ready for takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. So let's do it. And Phoenix traffic DAL0922 taking off runway 26 on the Zebra 2 RNAV to Wilva, Phoenix. All right. Let's go ahead and hit our clock. All right, take off. And SRS, auto press blue. I hope this doesn't cause me to crash or anything. Okay. Oh, this is crazy. It's going to be like that the whole time? No way. All right, there's V1. Rotate. Oh, wow. Positive rate gear up. This thing is taking off like a rocket, let me tell you. Flaps can come up. So I'm gonna say that there's an issue with this experimental version of the of this plane. So good, no problem. I'm not gonna do this flight because obviously that would be insane trying to do this flight. But that's good to know. So must be some issue with the external version of fly-by-wire. Let me, I'm gonna leave out of this flight and download the stable version, and then we'll see if the same thing is happening. So let's do that. Okay. All right. No problem at all. So let's go fly-by-wire. All right. All right. So let's switch the version to the. It'll take a little second to install it. Let's switch it to the stable version, and we'll relaunch and see if the same thing is happening or not. What's up? How's it going? It's going well this morning, man. I'm just chilling out, relaxing before starting work. Try to get a quick little flight in. I'm running with the, I almost always fly the Phoenix A320, but for whatever reason, I just wanted to see what the, how the fly-by-wire is now. It's been a little while since I've done the fly-by-wire A320, so I'll tell you right off the bat though, like it does not, it feels so, it's a beautiful plane, especially for free. It has some positives, you know. I really like the ground controls and things like that as opposed to the Phoenix. But the flight dynamics are just completely different. Like that thing, it almost feels weightless to fly as opposed to the Phoenix. But it'll be fun to get into this aircraft I haven't been in a year or two and see how things go.
FS Realistic connected.
All right, so let's start this flight back up. We'll come from Phoenix. And we'll go into Foxtrot 10 here, depart. We'll use the Phoenix. like. It has a very odd glitch though. Yeah, it really does. I'm gonna see if the stable version has the same glitch, because I was using the experimental, so we'll see. I don't know why I'm hearing something right now. I really shouldn't be hearing anything because we're not loaded up. So are we gonna load in? Or is the Phoenix gonna be, I mean, the fly-by-wire gonna be completely broken for me? Okay, there we go. It's just strange that I'm hearing something I wasn't even loaded in. Okay, all right, so let's see.
Flight attendants, armed doors, and cross-check.
Okay, so let's turn all of our lights off. All right, we'll start it up again. We'll see if the same thing happens. It didn't happen until I got ready to take off. So we'll see how that goes. All right, get our lights taken care of here. Whoa. These things move so slow too, and I'm not getting them right. All right, no problem. No problem. All right, crew supply oxygen can come on. Our navs to, navs to IRSs to navs. Do our fire tests, cargo smoke tests. Okay, fuel pumps can come on. Seatbelt sign can come on. Lights. Cool. All right. Everything's looking good there. We'll come back over. Got everything imported. All right, we can begin boarding. Grab the fuel. Make that a fast time load on that. Jet bridge can come over. Door forward, cargo door, baggage truck, fuel truck, catering unit, and door aft can come on. And all right, let's get everything set back up here. Cool. All right. Alright, so we're coming out of Phoenix. I stream when I can. I kind of have a busy career, so I don't get to stream as much as I'd like to, but every now and again, maybe once or twice a week. Alright, we'll be coming out of 26 left, to runway 26 on the Zephyr 2. We'll do the roster transition today. We'll be coming into Las Vegas on the Rockstar 4. Arrival. We're coming in. What are we coming in on?
Boarding completed.
We're coming in 26 right into Las Vegas. For a career, if you don't mind me asking, I work in IT. I'm an IT director, IT manager. ILS left Yankee. We're coming in on the Rockstar 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take the time to welcome you aboard our flight.
Appreciate
Just
you.
wrapping up some paperwork up front.
Thank you.
Getting some final numbers from the ground. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important
Get
safety
an
briefing.
EPA.
USA should give them your full
All right.
understanding as they receive the operations of this
All right, so everything looks good there.
We appreciate your business having you aboard this flight.
Let's grab our wins.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, cool. Alright, everything's looking good there so far. Let's keep working on down. We'll get predicted wind shear on. Our squat today is 0706. 0706. Then again, our CTAP frequency will be 118.7. Get that entered in. Altimeter today is 29901. IR will align in 2 minutes. Do Toga departure today. Anti-ice will be all packs will be on. Runway condition is dry. We can calculate that. 136, 138, 138. All right, performance. 136, 136, 138. Go to flaps 1 departure. And no flights. Good. Good. Alright, everything's looking good there. Let me look at my options real quick on something. Enable flight recorder, dynamic. Audio, flight pad. Okay. Realism. Alright, cool. We are almost ready to get back on. Get back out here and do what we gotta do. Our initial altitude is going to be 5,000 today. Navs can come on, strobes can come on, wing can come on, and we can also start the APU. Flaps opening up, so we're looking good. Pressure's good, electrical's good, fuel's good, air's good. Everything's normal there. We'll do a flight control check once we get everything up and running. Alright, APU's coming up. Good to go. Alright. Getting ready for this beautiful morning departure. I don't see anything crazy happening, so I think it was the experimental version having some glitches going on. But again, I didn't see anything happen until I started trying to push back. So we'll see if it maintains. Right now, I think we're going to be ready to start pushing back. APU is up. We'll get the APU bleed on. We can disconnect external power. Let's go back over to our services. Toggle the jet bridge. Get all the doors closed up. Fuel truck can depart. waiting on the jet bridge to come back. And everything's looking good. Fuel's good, payload's good. Alright, so let's get ready to push back. And Phoenix traffic, DAL0922, push and start, stand Foxtrot 10. Phoenix.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta. The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and a shared responsibility of everyone on board. So before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you. Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld
did.
portable electronic
Get up.
devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured.
Thank you for that. I actually didn't. Thank you for asking.
If you use an electronic device in
Appreciate
your
you.
seat, please
What's up?
do not
Hello.
adjust your
Good
seat
morning.
and ask your crew member for help. As
Appreciate you
ease
tuning
again,
in.
fasten
Hope
your
you're having a good
seatbelt,
Friday.
inserting the metal tip
Just getting
into
a quick
the buckle.
flight in. We'll
Adjust
start in
the
a flight
strap
before I
so
get to
it's
work.
tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness,
All right.
attach the metal tip
Let's
to
start.
the fitting on the belt.
Excuse me, let's start
Push
pushing
the
back.
metal tip down.
Stay seated. Your seat is fastened when the seatbelt sign is on. Fasten whenever your seat is sudden rough.
Excuse me, y'all. Alright, let's turn the parking brake off.
We appreciate your understanding.
Start getting pushed back.
Better regulations require all
We can
passengers
go
to
with
comply
engine
all
number one,
critical
start.
instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin.
Smoking, vaping, and use of e-cigarettes, e-filters, products, and chewing tobacco is not allowed in the flight. Federal law prohibits smoking, vaping, or smoking. There are 8 or on each side. Each door has an attachable slide that can be used as a raft. In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carrying baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked.
Alright, getting pushed back here. Engine number one's coming up nicely. Let's take a look at our.
There's power. Lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to the exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will
Oil
drop from
pressure's
panels
coming
below your
up.
seat and inside the laboratories. Reach up and pull the mask or
Oh,
strip
no.
to start the flow of
There it
oxygen.
goes again.
Remove any face covering.
So there's something going on with the Phoenix, excuse me, with the fly-by-wire. And it only starts happening when I'm noticing when I start pushing back. So from Japan, wow, man, what's up? Thanks for tuning in from Japan.
A water
That's really
evacuation
dope.
is also
So,
planned, but just
unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to
remove the vest from its container by pulling on the
to fly this fly-by-wire today because this is happening. I've never seen this before. So I'm gonna have to stop this and then I'll relaunch one more time because I can't have that going on. So let's just relaunch again, and then I'm just gonna fly it with the Phoenix. Nah, I don't think it'll disappear. I mean, it was getting crazy when I was up in the air. It looks like it's doing the same exact thing. So there's no problem. We'll just relaunch and we'll use the Phoenix instead of the fly-by-wire. And it's no problem. It's no problem. Try to give it a try. So we'll just see too. I mean, if it happens with the Phoenix too, then I'll know it's something simulator based, and that's okay too. We'll get that figured out. But we'll be out of Dodge here in just a moment, ladies and gents. We thank y'all for rocking with me. Let me go back to sim brief for a second because I have to change the flight plan and change the aircraft type. So we're gonna do Phoenix CFM. That'll also allow me to change the departure time. Everything's looking good. All right, so we'll generate the flight. Move these out the way. We don't have any air traffic control on right now. It looks like there's only air traffic control up in the Seattle area, Seattle Center. That's rare. I rarely see Seattle Center on. Tampa's got a little something going on down there, but nothing crazy. All right, via PDF pre-file on VATSIM. All right, get that file back up. All right, cool. So we got that all done. Let's go ahead and restart. We'll use our Phoenix. All right, we're going to be departing out of Phoenix today. Albuquerque, Phoenix, Sky Harbor, getting Foxtrot 10. All right, we'll start that up. Yeah, probably not. I'd never fly that fly-by-wire ever. I mean, yeah, I'd never fly that plane ever in life. I was just trying something out today, so I should have chose my actual Delta livery, but that's okay. All right, so we're back in the Phoenix, y'all. Back in the Phoenix. All right, so we'll see if it happens again when we get ready to push back, but let's go ahead and get everything started here. Impart our flight plan from SimBrief. GPU can come on your SimBrief. Okay, no problem. GPU can come on. We don't need any of that. Forward cargo, aft cargo. Mass and ballots will load the aircraft and we'll do a fast time load of 9 minutes. In the meantime, this plane already kind of starts up with the APU on. That's how I have it set up, so I'm not doing a cold and dark over here. So we'll get the fuel pumps on. We will get our seatbelt sign turned on. Everything else is all right for now. PFDs can come up, ND can come up, weather radar can come on, predictive wind shear, some lights pop in there, connect back to VATSIM. 0706 in the box. 0706. All right. Flight plan. All right, go to net request. Will be Delta 922 today. Delta 922. Our cost index. Let's grab that from here. Flight, unload, import from SimBrief. All right, cost index is 5, flight level's 280, but this still might be a problem. Yeah, could be a problem at the airport as well. We'll see. 280. Let's grab the winds. Wind request. GPS primary. Next phase. Wind request. Wind request. All right. Insert the uplink there. We're coming out of Phoenix again. We're departing on runway 26. We're going to do the Zephyr 2. Our transition is going to be Rasta, Las Vegas. We're coming in what was it? 26 right. So we'll do an ILS 26 right Yankee approach today. And we're coming in on the Rockstar 4. And where our transition is going to be ELDA. And we'll look at VIAs later. All right, so we're looking good there. Let's go to AOC and receive messages, load sheet return. All right, so we're looking good. We are looking good. 29901. We do 5,000 on the altitude. And right now, I was just waiting for the rest of boarding. We'll do another departure briefing just so we have it. Sorry, star Zebra 2 RNAV departure. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we're gonna come out of runway 26 and we're gonna climb on a heading of 258 to 1635, then direct Wilva, then on track at 260 to Hervu, track at 349 to cross Z-Dog at or above 5, and at or below 230. Then on the track 334 to Fannin, then up to Zephyr. So that's what we're looking at right here. So we'll come out, Wilva, Hervu, Z-Dog, Fannin, Zephyr, up to Las Vegas today. All right. Let's grab our taxi charts as well. And make sure we got our taxi in here. We're actually going to go Bravo 13 instead of Bravo 14. But again, we'll be taxiing down. We're going to taxi Delta. We'll make a left on Tango. We'll make a right on Bravo. Down to Bravo 13. Okay, that'll be our departure today. Yeah, man, early stream. Definitely. Getting it in early, getting it in before work this morning. All right, so that'll be our taxi today. And we're looking good. So right now we're just waiting on the rest of boarding to happen. 111 to board. Right. 118.7. All right, everything's looking good. Up top is looking good. No lights, no issues. And we'll just wait for the rest of boarding to happen. Now, I gotta use the restroom, so I'll be back in just a second. I've been banging water this morning, so I'll be back in just a moment. Stick with me. All right. We should be just about done boarding at this point. Oh, should be just about done boarding. All right. Let's get back into the cockpit here. Still boarding. We have about 9 more people to go. 9 more. In the meantime, we go ahead and get my work computer up. Check on a couple things with work. All right, boarding is complete. So we are going to get ready to get out of Dodge.
Thank you for choosing Delta. The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and a shared responsibility of everyone on board. So before we depart, please pay attention to this important message.
All right.
Stow all carry-on items in an open bin
Strobes,
and place
knives,
smaller items
beacon,
completely under the seat in
wing.
front of you. Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable
APUs
electronic
on.
devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured. Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear.
Excellent.
If you lose an electronic device
All
in
right,
your seat,
let's get ready to
please
push
do
back,
not
y'all.
adjust your seat and ask
In
the
Phoenix
crew member for
traffic,
help.
Delta
As we
9.
leave the gate, fasten your
No,
seatbelt
nope.
by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap
In
so
Phoenix
it's low
traffic,
and
Delta
tight across your
922,
lap.
push and
To
start,
release,
stand
lift the
5
top of the
10,
buckle.
Phoenix.
If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the fitting
All
on the
right.
belt. To release, push the metal
Cargo
tip
doors
down.
can come
Stay
off,
seated
doors
with
can
your
get
seatbelt
closed.
fastened when the seatbelt sign is on. And keep it
Pressure's
fastened
looking
whenever you're
good.
seated in case of sudden rough air.
Wait for these
In the
cargo
event of
doors to
rough
get
air, the
closed
crew will
up,
also need to
and
buckle
we
up
will
for
get
safety.
out of
We appreciate your
Dodge.
understanding. If
And
our
we'll see.
service
We'll
is
see if it was
interrupted.
actually the
Better regulations
fly-by-wire
require all
or if
passengers
it's just
to
an
comply
issue with
with all crew
Phoenix
members'
or an issue with the
instructions,
sim right
along
now
with
when
the
I get
posted
ready to push
placards
back.
and lighted
Let's
information
get the
signs
tug
throughout the cabin.
connected.
Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors. There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors, 4 on each side. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft. In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carrying baggage will slow
Parking
the
brake can come
evacuation.
off.
All exits are clearly marked with a green exit symbol. Locate the
We'll start
nearest
pushing
exits
back.
and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the
Engine
aisle
one
to guide
start.
you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull the mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask
Oh.
over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic
it
strap
out.
over your head and adjust the
I
mask
think our
if
rogue
necessary.
plane is
Breathe
back.
normally
See
and note
something
that
happening
oxygen
over there.
is
And I've
flowing.
seen this
So don't worry if
before,
the bag doesn't
this little
inflate.
glitch,
Be sure to
but
adjust your own mask before helping
hopefully it
others.
doesn't get in
A
our
water
way. We'll see.
evacuation is also unlikely,
Alright, we can
but
stop
just in
right
case,
there.
life vests are in a compartment beneath
So it wasn't
or
the
adjacent to your
Phoenix.
seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap
the
around your
fly-by-wire.
waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist.
Set off
As you
parking
leave the
brake.
plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place
Alright,
the
we
vest
go engine
around their
number
waist
2
and secure the
starts.
strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lap children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table and footrest. Be sure you fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. Carry-on items are secured and armrests are at the resting position. If you have a suite door, ensure it's open. See
And engine
placard
number 2 is
instructions
coming up.
inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of emergency. Finally, Take a
I
moment
don't
to
know what's
review the
going on with
safety
this thing
information
today.
card in your seat pocket.
As
But
you
I'm
finish
never
your safety check,
opposed
please
to
let us know if you have
I'm never
any
opposed to
As we get ready for takeoff,
reinstalling
settle
it if
in.
I have to.
And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta.
All right, engine number 2 is up. We can kill the APU. And ignition switch can go to normal. Taxi lights can come on. Everything looks good up there. And we're gonna get ready to taxi. In Phoenix traffic, Delta0922 taxiing to runway 26 via Delta. We'll make a left on Tango, right on Bravo, down to Bravo 13, Phoenix. All right, let's do a flight control check real quick. Go flaps 1. Arm the spoilers for all calls. Flight control check. Ooh. All right. Now we got 4 left, 4 down, 4 right, 4 up, and 4 right rudder, 4 left rudder. All right, controls are free and clear. We're looking good. And we'll go auto brakes to max, and we can get out of Dodge. All right, start taxiing. What rig do I use? Are you meaning like the chair and that, or what do you mean by rig? Did I? Okay. Here we go. I'm like, I'm not turning. All right. All right, let's taxi. It is the Next Level Racing rig that I use. Next Level Racing. My bad, I wasn't sure if you were talking about like the throttle and the rudder pedals and stuff. I have the Honeycomb Alpha and Bravo, and my rudder pedals are the Thrustmaster. What is it? TRFP Thrustmaster. Rudder pedals, TFRP. Right. Good thing is I don't see that plane. Oh yeah, okay, no worries. I don't see that little plane that was out there acting crazy, or it's not doing it as bad as it was earlier either, so that's cool. That's on me too, on the mass and balance. We'll send that there, and we'll go here, and wait, Tango, let's go. Make our left turn on Tango here. We're gonna do a flaps 1 departure, toga yes, and yeah, we'll sync live weather, calculate, send that to make do. All right, we are good to go. Takeoff configuration test is normal. All right, let's go. I was trying to get a nice more of a dawn departure, but Sim just kept jacking up this morning, so it is all good though. All right, we'll be taking off here in just a moment. Get down to Bravo. Oh, there it is. It's back. All right, so something going on with the sim right now, as you can see. This has been happening to me all morning. So I think what I'll end up doing is, this wasn't happening before I tried to install the fly-by-wire in that. So I think maybe something with that messed things up. So here's what I'll do. It's no problem, because that's not going to work. Let's get out of this again. Hey, this is the essence of live streaming. These are the things that happen when you live stream. Let's go to, I'm just going to remove that whole Phoenix situation. Excuse me, fly-by-wire situation, and we'll see if anything changes with that. Give me one moment. Let's see, do we have something in here? Yeah, let me just remove. Oh, no. Yeah, no, we'll do it like this. We're gonna uninstall that, and we're gonna uninstall SimBridge as well. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to drop this stream and start up another one because I want to restart the computer. So stick with me, like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you.